This is 5 on your side at 5. Focused on you.
A cyber attack is impacting an Illinois hospital system and its patients. An outage has plagued the hospital sister's health system for more than a week, and the problem hasn't been fixed just yet. Thank you for joining us at 5 o'clock. I'm Holden Krewicki. Mike Bush and Kelly Jackson have the day off. Our Justina Cornell takes us to one of the hospitals in O'Fallon, Illinois, to learn the impact of this cybersecurity incident.
Since August 27th, there has been a system-wide outage at the HSHS hospitals, including St. Elizabeth's and the Metro East. 3 others are also impacted in our coverage area, including St. Joseph's Breeze, St. Joseph's Highland, and Holy Family Hospital in Greenville, Illinois. The hospital system's president and CEO released its latest video on Friday saying the outage impacted its clinical operations and communication systems. He shared they're working with third-party experts and law enforcement to learn more about the cybersecurity incident, which is ongoing. Jen Emig from Escuda said she was at St. Elizabeth's with her dad when he underwent surgery. That very same day, the outage took place. She said after a week there, they saw the problems firsthand.
What's concerning to me is they did a CT scan when he was admitted into when he went to the ER that first day, and they're unable to pull anything up prior to the outage. We had another CT scan post-surgery and couldn't compare the images. We've had some fabulous doctors, but you can't overlook the efficiency.
For now, HSHS says they've received reports from people getting text messages, phone calls, and emails from people claiming they're with HSHS seeking payments for services. For now, HSHS says they're not seeking those payments on any outstanding bills. Reporting in O'Fallon, Illinois, Justina Cornell, 5 on your side.
A man is now charged for a homicide in Ferguson. In the last few hours, prosecutors charged 32-year-old Rodney Hubbard, who lives on Blanding Drive, where this murder happened. 5 on your side's Diamond Palmer is live from the St. Louis County Police Department headquarters with more information. Diamond, what do we know so far about this homicide investigation?
Well, Holden, neighbors that I spoke to say that this home has been a problem in the past. Now, police tell us that the city of Ferguson actually responded to a welfare check for the 7400 block of Blanding Drive, but that's when they found an unresponsive adult female in the backyard of her home in a wheelbarrow with bed sheets and also covered with tree branches and a comforter. Now, police also say she suffered from blunt force trauma to her face and the back of her head. And now the St. Louis County Police Department Against Persons is handling this investigation. A year ago, another homicide happened at this home where an adult male was found on his living room floor. He was struck after multiple shots were fired into the home. And I spoke to a neighbor 2 doors down from the home who says she just moved there 2 months ago, and this is all very shocking.
Investigator knocked on my door, basically just asked me if I seen or heard anything this morning, but I honestly did not because I was asleep, and I woke up at 3 something, maybe 3:45, 4 o'clock in the morning, and just seen the crime scene unit out.
Now, Harris tells me that this is the reason why she's actually working on getting a security system at her home. And the St. Louis County Police Department tells us that they have not identified this woman for her name and age because they have to notify the next of kin. Reporting live at police headquarters, Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
Diamond, thanks. Police have identified a man killed in North St. Louis County. Teron Robinson was found dead inside of a home on Gladstone Place yesterday. Police say the shooter knew the victim, but they have not released any other details. Right now, police are searching for a man after a deadly shooting in central Illinois. It happened in the small town of Kinney, about an hour northeast of Springfield. Police found a person shot multiple times inside a car and 4 others who were trying to hide from the gunman. The suspect has been identified as Jose de Jesus Gomez Munoz. Police say he may be trying to leave the country. Police haven't said what led up to that shooting. And it is a gorgeous day outside, a little bit warmer for the unofficial end of summer. Joining us now is Weather First forecast meteorologist Gary Frank. And Gary, That dew point, or excuse me, the temperature going up, but we may have some rain in the forecast later?
Yeah, there's some rain already, obviously falling in many locations right now. Phelps County and many areas to our south really starting to pick up. Downtown areas north, not so much, but there will be some more showers and thunderstorms that develop in some locations right now. The heat and humidity, of course, adding to that. You can see those clouds building in Weldon Spring, Moscow Mills, as well as Farmington. Let's look at the radar right now. For the most part, the widespread rain is to the south. You'll see how most of those storms have fizzled out in general, but I do want to look at a couple of different things. This line really from Belgrade all the way to Lesterville to Ironton. And, you know, this is a pretty decent thunderstorm with some of the rainfall rates are pretty high. You look at that, up to 2 inch per hour rainfall rates. And so, you know, they're moving quick enough, but I think essentially they're raining themselves out. This is the strongest storm that we have here at the moment. And then also we have a few more spots here from Potosi that will still continue to see that. So I think if you're in Bonne Terre and Farmington, you may see a few of those storms. This one near Rolla, it has also been raining hard. This was responsible for a severe thunderstorm warning earlier, which has expired. There were some downed trees earlier. We had 40 to 50 mile an hour wind. And then even a little further north in Gasconade County, you're getting some more rain. I think the rest of the evening, for the most part, a lot of us are going to stay dry as these storms fizzle out. But don't be surprised over the next couple of hours as we're in the low 90s that we may see a few storms that develop and push further north. So let's keep that chance in through sunset, and then we'll continue to monitor another chance over the next 36 hours as our main frontal system, which will bring back some of those fall-like feeling temperatures ahead. We'll time the best chance for rain, not only tonight, but over the next couple of days in just a few minutes.
Today was the annual Labor Day parade in Belleville. Union members marched and drove trucks through the streets, all to honor who the holiday is ultimately about, the laborers.
This is the best parade, I think, in all of Illinois here in Belleville. People come out, families come out, and they all enjoy and they honor the people who do that hard work. Illinois leads the nation, saying in our Constitution you have the right to organize.
If you're traveling home for the holiday, your best bet to beat the heavy traffic is after 7. About 95 million people are choosing to drive, and millions are flying through airports across the country. The TSA reported more than 2 million passengers both Friday and Saturday. And if you're driving, here's the latest look at the gas prices. The national average is at $3.81 per gallon. In Illinois, it's $4.03, and in Missouri, it's $3.47. The St. Louis area is hovering around $3.58. You can always find the cheapest prices in our area by texting the word gas to 314-425-5355. Tonight, thousands are still trapped at the Burning Man Festival in Nevada. Flooding over the weekend turned roads into mud. CNN's Laura Aguirre has the latest.
Burning Man festival goers call it the camp. Unseasonably heavy rain Saturday turned it into a massive deep mud pit. Many at the camp's outer edges were able to get out before roads were totally impassable.
If you were inside the inner camp, you're pretty much stuck.
I feel like people might be here till Thursday.
Despite the tough conditions, there's a strong spirit of community.
The organization asked us all to turn down the sound system, to ration food and water, and we are here happy. We don't want this to end.
We did it. We walked 6 miles.
Celebrity DJ and songwriter Diplo was among the masses who resorted to walking out over the weekend, at one point hitching a ride in a fan's pickup truck, along with comedian Chris Rock. Diplo posted that he made it to his show in D.C. Saturday night, an early exit that is catching heat from some of the other festival attendees.
And that kind of implanted in everyone's mind, if the B-rate celebrities can get out, then I can get out too.
And many others who did get out left behind a mess almost bigger than the mud.
They're leaving their entire campsites behind, ditching their cars, their trash, their tents. I'm afraid there won't be a Burning Man next year if we can't clean this up.
At the moment, some diehards are digging in, waiting for the mud to dry.
We're going to be stuck here maybe a couple extra days, and that's just one thing you kind of have to plan for when you come to Burning Man.
I'm Laura Aguirre for 5 on Your Side.
One person did die at the festival, but officials now say the death was not related to the weather. Many are waiting for the burning of the man. It was supposed to be last night, but was rescheduled for tonight because of the weather.